Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to make paper moccasins. You will need 2 sheets of brown wrapping paper, 12 by 18 inches, a roll of masking tape 3/4 or 1 inch wide, glue, a pencil, a ruler, scissors, a paper punch, cotton colored embroidery thread, a wide-eyed blunt needle, and glass Indian beads. First, place your left foot 1 inch from the left side of the paper and 1 1/4 inches from the bottom of the paper. Now trace your foot with a pencil. Draw a horizontal line across the widest part of your foot. Make a dot 1/2 inch above your large toe and a dot 1/4 inch from the outside of the widest part of your foot. Do the same thing on the right side. Now connect the dots by drawing a curve around the top part of your foot. With a ruler, measure from the paper's edge to the dot at the outside of your foot. This just happens to be 6 inches. Now place the ruler at the bottom of the paper and measure the same amount of inches from the edge and make a dot. Draw a vertical line by connecting the dots with your ruler. If you like, you can draw a broken line on the solid line. Then fold the paper in half on the broken line. With a scissor, starting from the fold, cut on the outside line all the way around and off the paper. Then open it up. Continue to draw the horizontal line from the left side of the foot across the right side. Now's a good time to trace the template onto another sheet of brown paper to make the right foot. Rule a broken line down the middle and cut out the right foot. Going back to the left foot template, fold the left side in half vertically. Using a 1 inch wide strip of paper, center it on the crease and trace both sides. Place a 2 inch wide strip of paper at the center of the right side of the shoe and trace this on both sides also. Divide the surface into thirds and cut the left side of the strip up to the horizontal line and the right side of the strip up to the horizontal line. Cut off the bottom 2/3 of the paper. Cut the left heel line and the right heel line. Using masking tape that's 3/4 or 1 inch wide, outline and reinforce the left edge. Snip off any extra tape at the bottom. Reinforce the right side also and cut off any extra tape. And reinforce the top. Now fold the paper in half. With the 2 edges matching, take a long strip of masking tape and place 1/2 of the width of the tape on the edge of the paper while letting the other half hang off. Flip the moccasin over and tape the remaining half to the back side. Trim off the excess. Let's tape the other side of the moccasin so it looks uniform. Taking a pencil, draw a curve around the top of the foot 1/4 inch from the edge. Cut small pieces of masking tape and overlap them following the outside line. Fold the fringe flap up in half. With a scissor, make fine cuts up to the fold. Now take a paper punch and at the widest part of the foot, punch a hole half on the tape and half off onto the paper. In other words, just try to get as close as you can to the edge without going off. Continue to punch the holes evenly spaced and fairly close together all the way around to the other side. Now have ready a wide-eyed blunt needle, some colored cotton embroidery thread, and some glass Indian beads. Take the wide-eyed blunt needle and enough colored embroidery thread to sew around the top of the foot. Thread the needle and tie. Starting at the first hole at the widest part of the foot, tie a knot and continue to sew, going over, down, and around through each hole until you get to the other side. Tie the end, then cut off the excess. Place your left foot inside the moccasin and place the heel flaps over each other and tape it. Bring the bottom heel flap up and tape it. Again, here I've used another strip of tape just to make it look more symmetrical. Our moccasin is just about finished. And if you don't like the look of the masking tape, you could always use some brown crayon and just cover it over. Now you could either draw your Indian symbol first, or just squeeze out some glue into a symbol and sprinkle your glass beads on it. And follow the same procedure for making your right foot. This is Burl Dawson. Have fun and be creative.